Welcome to our neural era. So here we will step into a world where neurons actually code. Basically, we are going to incorporate biology and computer science together to make impulses, so basically to fire a spark, so the electrical impulses as codes rather than in neurons. So here we are not going to use the myelin sheaths and ore, but here the neurons, the impulses, the action potentials will be actually codes. That means the human, like electricity, human generated codes that will adapt accordingly, not like the typical myelin sheath or the fat layers or anything isn't there. No cell bodies. That's how this differs arise. So here this code is basically our neuron where it thinks and reacts like living neurons. So it starts, it will have the action potential, repolarization, and other things and depolarization, but in a different way. It until it is in the programming way or the computer method. So signals will flow through the hidden pathways that consciously in deciding. So this is how the intelligence that evolves with the correct codes and strategies. So it is like a normal neuron. So here they navigate with the complex environments and they adapt, and that's how it works. So they will sense the obstacles and they will react how sometimes we react reflex actions and they're likewise. So it is like kind of a reflex action. So they will react and they will correct and they will habituate, they will be adapted to the environment. So that's actually this codes, how these codes work. So habituation and all are like all the biological processes are linked with these codes. So this is how it works. And it is about decision making. So neurons in basically the cranial neurons. So they involve in this decision making like the brain, the prefrontal cortex. But this all happens within the codes. So each action is shaped by the signals. So it will avoid the dangers and they will learn from every interaction and they interact with the environment and evolve their behaviors. So every spike, every pulse, every flicker, those is a result of the real-time neural integration. So the signals are processed, recorded, and transformed into action instantly. So it will form a string of feedback loop. So it is actually a future. This is the future of the adaptive era. Basically, human habituation is linked with the AI. And just another thing. So according to how they respond, the environment will trigger. So basically, if there's a good move, it will trigger a reward center or kind of a reward will be given like dopamine. Or if it is not correct, then the reward will be not given like dopamine will be low. So that's how it evolves. So this is basically the frontier where the code becomes alive, where the computation meets cognition. So this invites you to witness the next step in artificial intelligence, a world where living code is no longer a science fiction. So actually, we have never thought about how can the biological systems like in our body, like myelin and the environment and how they cover the earth and everything is there. So everything is there. How can we replicate it in the environment? But this is how it is. So this is about coding. We don't have myelin sheaths, fat layers, cell bodies, mitochondria, nothing but electricity provided to a computer system and codes run fantastic, right? Yeah. So this is our NeuroDoom.